What about Jim
And
Carrey?
the I was watching a video about scenes he ad-libbed, and that just stayed in the movie. And one of them was the scene in Sonic where Dr. Robotnik is analyzing the quill, and he's just dancing to the music. And apparently, like all the choreography was almost completely ad-libbed, and he asked for specifically that song to be put in. And then when his assistant comes in, he ad-libbed a lot, and was like, "Oh, I thought you'd like a latte with steamed Austrian goat milk." He ad-libbed the line, "Of course, what do I look like, an idiot? Of course I want a latte. I love the way you make them."
Ah,
That became a very popular line, but yes.
I've heard Jim
I love
Carrey.
the way.
I love the way you make them.
He was so good.
I've heard Jim Carrey is a mix of fun and painful to work with, and nobody can agree on which. You should be thinking about the Roman Empire, says Payday. Yes.
Sorry, give me a second.
That better. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. You're a little
There we go.
quiet, tiny bit.
Hello.
I switched to my I switched back to my microphone instead of my headphones.
Ah, that explains a bit. Damn. Iraqis suspected homelands ookum spookum bad feels.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Iraqis.
Iraqis. Sadly, that name is ruined. Well, I say ruined, it holds specific meaning due to Dragon's Dogma as the Gambler's Sword.
Ah, really?
Yeah, there's a great sword in Dragon's Dogma called Iraquis, and it, like, takes extra stamina, and it's a mediocre great sword, but it randomly does, like, 10 times damage, making it one of the best in the game.
Jesus.
Yeah. So what you do is, you get, I think it's called Indomitable Charge, which is one where you, like, brace your weapon in front of you and just charge forward, and it multi-hits, like, 10 times. You just equip that with the Iraquis glowing, and, it murders things. It just murders things. It makes the big death.
It's a crit fish build.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's so funny.
Yeah. I know it, you could technically make any build a crit fish build, sort of, if you're a mage or sorcerer or eldritch knight. What's it called? Magic knight. And you can buff the party with dark enchant, and dark enchant does a small amount of additional dark damage, but also has a small percent to do 10 times dark damage.
Damn. I need to finish that game.
Dragon's Dogma is fantastic, and Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out soon.
I thought that already came out.
No. That's on, like, the 22nd of March.
Ah,
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah. Uh,
Alrighty then. So, how is everybody tonight?
Doing well. About to go renew my passport with my mom and dad.
Fleeing the country. Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
soon.
Don't have amassed enough bombs.
Damn.
Are you leaving them behind or taking them with you? Don't worry, I don't work for the FBI anymore.
I do, though.
Well, it depends. Well, it depends. Is it good? Is it good that they want to, or is it bad?
No comment.
Anyway.
uh,
From that, I got it. Programming homework, the math matrix. Matrix is a lot easier than just regular math. Like my God.
It's also the name of a terrible movie.
Yeah.
who's Sherat Santadal?
Oh, that's
I think that's
one of Troll's backup characters.
I see.
yeah. But for some reason, you have his backup character, Public. I can see him as well. I don't know why.
So you're joining our.
Oh, it's because the sorry.
I was told about Santadal.
Because there was a like a ball they went to, and that's his current character's wife. And so they met her.
Oh.
Release wife.
Broly's wife.
Princess.
I was the one who killed Frieza. That's hot.
That's hot.
I fucking love that.
Ah.
That's hot.
This is why sayings are fun.
My absolute favorite moment of that is, "You lied to me, you naughty boy."
You dirty
Goku, get me off
boy.
this planet. Get me off this planet right now.
Use
I
this
think it's that
transmission.
moment of realization that he knew the whole time and went with it anyway.
Yep. Trunks, no. I would like... It'll never happen. Even if they did do it, they would fucking ruin it, because... bullshit. It'd be nice if we got a Dragon Ball series that takes place, like, a couple of 100 years in the past to, like, pre-space exploration Saiyans.
That would be neat.
Yeah. And it's just very usual boring and fighting and shit happening. Not like a full series, just like, you know, like a 12 episode special kind of thing. One man's journey to death.
You know, there's a reference to the Abridged series in the Archie comics for Sonic.
Is there?
Yeah. There's a point where Sonic calls Eggman something, but I don't remember what it was. I think it was like Chrome Dome or Egghead or something like that. And Eggman yells at him, "That's not funny. That's never been funny. It's never gonna be funny." And they were asked, "Is that a reference to Team 4-Star?" And they were like, just like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I'm looking at it here. How many times have the Sonic the Hedgehog comics referenced TFS?
Has it been more than one?
Apparently. He wrote a story arc.
Yeah, because they were discussing that with Kai, where it was they when they were like watching the Abridged series and commenting over it, they did the Kai episodes, and they were like, "Oh, they're making Dragon Ball again, but they're cutting out all the filler and just leaving story beats." Huh, that sounds kind of familiar. And then they're all like, "Yeah, no, that was not us. They even though it released after us, they would have had that in production years before."
Yeah. Yeah, and it goes into Sonic has always been tied to Dragon Ball. Like for a long ass fucking
I
time.
mean, Super Sonic.
Not just that, it's like the original makers of it were Dragon Ball fans. It was existent in the culture that built it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, They exist for a long time. Dragon Ball is like what?
30 something,
50
I
years?
think. It's
30
old.
years.
It's old.
Yeah, I don't really know when Dragon Ball started. I just know it's a
Over,
long
over,
running series.
over 40 years.
Yeah.
Oh dang, a bit older. So let's see, in 1986, the series happened.
Oh, so it is 50 years.
Oh yeah, it's been around a while.
So let's see. Apparently, let's see. Super Saiyan was first released in March 19th, 1991. Supersonic was debuted in November of 1992. But apparently, the idea for Supersonic was uh, they wanted to implement it in Sonic 1, but they couldn't, which was in the early design stages of design in 1990. So I guess, yeah, the idea for Supersonic was first, but the release of Super Saiyan was first.
Yeah. Which
Which is
fair.
interesting.
And it's entirely possible that Super Saiyan affected the design. Because,
It's possible.
like, the idea of, like, gather the emeralds, use their power, become supersonic, fairly straightforward. But the fact that, completely engulfed in golden light, his quills turn golden and point upward. I'm sorry, guys. You can't hide that. You can't. You just can't. That is not a coincidence. No matter what you say.
Anime.
Japanese mangoes. Or Chinese mangoes. Damn it, I ruined the joke.
There was I remember reading a Facebook post where it's like, I think my boyfriend is cheating on me with some bitch named Annie Mae, and then someone was like, wait till you find about hentai.
Oh no.
Give me a second.
She's an absolute 10, but her favorite anime is Boku no Pico, so I don't fucking know, man. For those of you who don't know what that is, don't look it up. You don't want to know. I don't even mean like to pique your morbid curiosity. You are literally better off not knowing.
All right. If they ever do make if they ever do make like a Saiyan show set in the past, they would have to at some point make the joke of we shall name the planet Vegeta. Wait, isn't it gonna get confusing because that's your name and your son's? No. And then at some point they have to make the joke of, wait, do you mean me, the planet, or my son?
Well, if it's set a far time in the past. Well, it depends on how long King Vegeta has been a thing. But it goes into, like, probably the first King Vegeta named the planet Vegeta, and then every one of them from then was known as Vegeta in title. Like, Vegeta probably just means king in a Saiyan language. So it's literally like, that is your title and your name, and the name of the planet.
If I remember correctly, didn't they, like, steal the planet from another race or something?
Yes and no. Or, yes. So, sorry, I was thinking Salada. Yes, planet Vegeta is stolen, because their old planet was so war-torn they left it. and took another one.
William, how can you not? I can see the future.
I could see the future.
That's the people they stole it from, remember?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it was.
Yeah,
No?
they took
wasn't-
Planet Plant.
Yeah, that's how I remember that they stole the planet. Because the one stupid joke of I can see the future.
Yeah.
I thought they had already been established, and they stole that planet for Frieza.
No, they stole that planet themselves. Frieza later discovered them and took them. Saiyans were already dealing in planets before Frieza.
Okay.
Yeah, or before King Cold, because King Cold took over the Saiyans.
I
And then
guess
handed
that
them
just
over
goes
to
to
Frieza.
show my knowledge of Dragon Ball is heavily influenced by the abridged series.
To be fair, the abridged series mostly stays accurate to the lore as far as historical events. Mostly.
Mostly.
Mostly. No.
Here's the funny thing. Your mostly's both came from the abridged. When I was about to say mostly in return, mine was from Alien, referencing Aliens, the movie.
No,
'Cause little girl.
that's the one I was referencing.
They mostly come at
Okay,
night.
cool.
Mostly.
Mostly. We see that around my house. So me and my mother always see that so much, quoting that one quote from her.
They mostly come out at night. Mostly.
It's like xenomorphs are nocturnal, right? No, they just know that's the best time to murder us.
I've gotten into discussions with people who say they'd rather deal with the necromorphs than the xenomorphs,
You fools.
and I just look at them like, are you fucking stupid?
You can nuke the xenomorphs from orbit and it will work. You can't do that with the necromorphs.
To be fair, nuking the necromorphs would probably be the only effective way of getting rid of like the actual physical necromorphs.
Yes,
It wouldn't do shit to the marker.
yeah.
It would get rid of the necromorphs.
The problem is... Go ahead.
The xenomorph is just still a small alien compared to. I don't know much about Mass Effect. The necromorphs are those big ones, right?
Dead Space, not Mass Effect.
Dead Space. Okay.
Xenomorphs.
I don't know much about Dead Space either.
So,
Yeah.
the way necromorphs work is there are the Brethren of the Moon.
It's literally they're a literal bio curse.
Yeah.
Like there aren't bodies. There's just flesh and the way it is arranged.
Yeah. It
Like if you blow a chunk off of one, another one's just gonna pick up that chunk and stick it onto itself.
or the chunk will come to life and become a new thing.
It
So
like
basically,
Fun fact: no necromorph in the series has ever actually been killed unless it has been completely atomized.
yeah.
The only thing that cutting off their limbs does is make it so they can't come after you.
Yeah. So basically, the markers channel like a form of radiation, more or less, an energy that makes this happen. It's almost psionic.
It's literally a bioorganic curse.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know much about them either, so knowing that now makes so much more sense when they tell you to cut off the limbs.
The Flood are worse. That's the worst part. The Flood is worse.
I don't know.
I want you to look up how the Forerunners harvest energy. And then I want you to consider who they stole that technology from. And then I want you to figure out what the Flood were before they were the Flood.
I don't know.
Word of advice.
No, I'm just saying I don't know because I've never really. I played the first Halo for like 15 minutes and then there's nothing.
All the rings do is start.
Also,
It doesn't kill.
Also, nah, bitch, that's not how this works. You don't tell someone and tell them to look it up. That's on you to provide that information at that point.
No, I want people to learn how to find information for themselves when they do not know how. Researcher feat. But, my goal isn't to tell you how to be right. My goal is to tell you how to become right on your own.
Yeah. It's just fucked that like the idea of a single marker is powerful enough to cover an entire planet, and they make literal moons out of flesh that go through space and making more markers.
Yeah. Oh, the fuck nature of the flood is you could atomize the flood. It'll still come back. The rings are only meant to starve it. The entire thing that the rings do, even if you fire them all, is they hit the reset button on the timer. So what happens is, life gets to flourish, the rings are fired, everything is reseeded from the arc, and then eventually the flood return, and the rings are fired again. That is all they could do.
I wonder who would win, the flood or the fucking robot boys from 40K.
I'd put my money on the flood because the flood can actually affect electronics. Like grave mines actually get strong enough to where they can just sort of affect machinery and like infest AIs and things like that.
Yeah, they're not AIs though.
No, but they can do like AIs and other machinery.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the Necrons.
Yeah. From what I understand, they are living souls inside of living metal.
Yeah, which the flood can get that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because the flood are also psionic, remember? So they can affect minds. The flood's fucked.
And as you describe it, it gets less and less interesting.
Okay, I mean...
I don't know, just... Like, it's H.P. Lovecraft as shit, but, like, when there's just, oh yeah, there's literally nothing anyone can do to stop it in any way, shape, or form, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's won already.
Yeah. That's what the rings are there for. They're the reset buttons, so they never stay the winner. There probably is a way, no one's figured it out yet, and the reset buttons kind of ensure that no one ever will, but it's also prevented the flood. Yeah. It's a stalemate.
And in my mind, I'm just like, okay, so how is that interesting? It's just, they won. There's no story here.
Perhaps there could be, but 343 ain't gonna give it to us, so rip. If you want an idea of where the story could have went, I would recommend looking into the what's it called? Brain, come back. Something Infinity. Marathon.
Infinity Wars.
In the Marathon series. Because Halo is the spiritual successor to Marathon after Marathon got fucking obliterated by the publisher, I think it was. And, it was going to go deeper into that, and that's actually what the Flood is a leftover from, is that Marathon-style lore and enemies.
I don't know why you saying, if you want to know how this story could have gone, made me think of, like, the leaked documents for Half-Life 3 and what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
it was supposed to be you, like, in the Antarctic in Portal 2, there's like a dock you can go to where there's a boat, and they talked about how, oh yeah, we were doing trying to do experiments with our portals to see if we can mess with time.
Was it like a submarine?
Or something like that. But yeah, it was either a boat or a submarine, and it was supposed to be you find that boat or submarine or whatever, like in the Antarctic, and it's like you hopping back and forth in time, like just trying to do something. I don't really remember what.
There is a total, or not, yeah, like a total conversion mod for Half-Life that is set in the Half-Life universe using speculative lore based off that information, where you play as a Combine soldier, and it includes that, I think. I don't remember the name of it, though. I'd have to look into it. It's also a fantastic mod, because they updated it with a bunch of like code from Counter-Strike and all that, and they made the gunplay really good, and the maps are really good, and it's fantastic. It's wonderful.
I do really like the fact that even though there's like no actual quote-unquote connection to the two, Portal and Half-Life are interconnected, because there's like references and things like that.
Yeah.
And like Cave Johnson yelling about how a lot of people are going to Black Mesa, or not Cortana. The fucking damn it, I don't remember her name. GLaDOS.
GLaDOS?
Yeah, GLaDOS. During one of the songs, she's like, she's talking about how you're fired. Maybe you can go work at Black Mesa. Ha ha, fat chance.
Maybe Black Mesa. That was a joke. Haha, fat chance. But
Was that staying alive? Was that still alive, or was that one you gone?
that was Stay Alive.
Ah, okay. Still alive, yeah.
Oh, did I say Stay Alive? Yeah.
Yeah, because I said stay alive at
Yeah.
first. I confused you with my stupidity.
How dare you, Mandela affect me?
Anyways, we should probably go ahead and get started.
Okay, guys, are you ready for the most depressing thought process? Is multiple timeline...
When have you never done that?
Exactly. Are multiple timelines in effect? Because did we just disappear from our own timeline with the black spike and all of our information items and doom everyone?
Do we still exist?
you still exist.
The us from that timeline, if there are multiple timelines, disappeared. We put on the masks and we never came back.
When people...
Hopefully we just replace the us in this. Hopefully we just replace the us in this timeline. Like, we just became the people that we were in this timeline.
Literally, like Back to the Future.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
But is it Back to the Future rules with alternate timelines? Like, did we go to this timeline as like ourselves?
Did we Trunks it?
Yes, and
yeah. Did we Trunks it? Like, Trunks realized, oh shit, this just was a whole new timeline now, and my timeline's still fucked.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that came back to the present is a different group.
Yeah, because the Marty McFly is like, it's horrific, because he has a life that he doesn't remember. At the end of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Right, because he's like, wait, I crashed the truck. What do you mean you crashed the truck? Truck's fine.
Yeah. There's also...
No, it's he like his family's doing much better than they were. Like the bully in the back is like the assistant, and he's got the car that he was trying to save up for in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biff is the bully.
Yeah. And you have to ask the question, did the Marty McFly that arrives at the new timeline at the end of Back to the Future disappear without a trace in the old one? Did he go missing? Did that timeline
or was
continue?
That entire timeline destroyed?
Yeah. Like, which is it? These are the questions. The moral questions of time travel.
I think the question to be is it if you go back, does it branch off or is it always just the same? Just the same.
So when I'm talking about
There,
timeline,
there's two schools of thought for time travel. One which is like the the Back to the Future, which is you go to the past, you can fuck it up, and it could drastically change the future. The second is what Futurama does most of the time,
Mhm.
which is whatever you do in the past is something that you've always done. Like you didn't change the past, you just set the correct course of history. Like Fry was always his own grandfather. Always.
well, there's also the theory that Fry is the nexus point for all of time-space.
Yes.
The idiot that time made for us. Or the fool that time made for us all. He is made of time. Fry accidentally time
Yes.
lorded. But yeah, so what I'm presenting here in the top right corner of the map, as soon as I am done fixing the colors, is so there's the original timeline in red. At the original timeline, you time travel at some point. That original timeline keeps going, but you have now disappeared from it because you have traveled through time, altered something, and been shunted into the new timeline. You entered the time machine, you never came back. In the new timeline, the world existed with you in it as it always had, but from the point you return from the time travel, because you would also have used the time machine in that timeline, possibly, and that you has gone off to another timeline from altering the past, you replaced the you that left in the time machine, or it is also implied that you simply, because he just woke up that morning, he didn't come back in the time machine, you replaced the yourself from that point of time in that new timeline. Depending on these chains of thought, it could be an infinite chain of yous being replaced by other time-traveling yous.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Or one of these timelines is truly the original timeline, and you have disappeared from that timeline. The fact that Marty McFly had zero memory of having ever time traveled up to that point means that his timeline is most likely the original true timeline that he has disappeared from.
And this is why time travel is such a hard thing to pull off.
Apparently I'm really good at understanding time travel, because a lot of people are confused by it, but I've always kind of understood it since I was a kid. Anyway.
Yeah, I go of what the rules for each every single time someone time travels in a show, movie,
Yeah.
or book. And just see like what are the rules? Are they like do they when they change something in time, does it like make a blank time and nothing affects the time? Or is it like a single line, like Back to the Future? Well, one thing they change will alter what happens in their future. I don't know. I don't know. They can make up their own rules because it's time travel.
Now, in Archon, we're semi-lucky in some sense, because there is a warden of time here in Archon. Obviously, there is a being that looked at the changes we made and said, okay, I'm going to make some small changes here or there, and they're going to continue onward from there as themselves. The question is still, are there multiple timelines? Did we disappear from our original one and doom it? Or is this the new timeline? Does that Warden of Time delete the old timeline and use this as the new dominant one? which is incredibly fucked if they did, but also the time.
Well, we have, according to Miss Silver something. I keep forgetting her name. Apparently, there are some successful time travel things that's happened before.
Lady
so let's just go
Alice.
off that.
You were just mistaken.
Lady Alice, I don't know why I keep
successful time travels in
Yeah,
Archon.
okay. Before us.
Being r/I
Yes.
very smart, but actually being smart, am I?
If you put things in our possession and also smart, you're not smart. You're just trying to black.
Anywho.
Anyway, can we start? I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but let's start.
You've broken Fortune's brain, William. How dare you?
Fortune has broken Fortune's brain probably like 2 or 3 times in the past.
Nigel will be fine.
Yes,
He'll be like,
yes,
it's fine. You've broken Fortune.
yes, Freaky, you are smart. Would you like me to call you a dumbass? Because I can do that too.
You could certainly try.
You could
I
certainly
don't have to try. I can just say.
A payday. I know where you live.
Who said the statement had to be true? I can just say, you're an idiot.
How dare.
There, I did it.
I'm on my way to your location. Moving very fast. I am very strong
I'm not
and fast
Ghost.
now.
I'm not Ghost.
And I'm homebound.
Face-fisted. Man, I was
I
doing a
remember when
Metalocalypse reference.
we cut up that little thing Freaky's typing, and we put flames over it.
Oh yeah, I still have that.
Yeah, that's what you were just doing right now. That's what I'm not Ghost. I'm not afraid of you fucking typing. You're not gonna hurt my Weedle feelings. I'll get argumentative with you, but you're not gonna hurt my Weedle feelings.
Yo, little feelies.
Freaky, you hurt my Weedle feelings.
Well, too fucking bad.
Oh, let me switch over to my computer. I picked up my laundry.
How about I kill your feelies, cut them up into fine fillets, roast them up and eat them.
You're weird.
Man, how long have I been the Edgemonger now? Oh well, just that forever. The scariest thing to see.
Freaky's typing. I remember when that first happened, and he just saw you typing, and he started freaking the hell out.
No, Freaky, stop!
Wait, Freaky, I was kidding, Freaky, no.
I remember you were like, I'm typing. Somebody get the thing, so I cut that piece out for you, and you put the flames over it.
I did.
There was some. I love the fact that so many of our best moments involve
Come from
Ghost in
Ghost.
some capacity.
This is why we keep him. He's
Like-
fantastic.
Yeah, that's why I tell
almost
Ghost.
almost every single story I tell other people about our campaigns is about Ghost. Like from the 15 tabaxi to the grappling hook
Yeah, don't
to him breaking into someone's house because it was empty, not thinking about the fact that people had jobs.
don't tell
Or
him.
the fact that it was still daylight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't tell him this because it'll ruin the magic. He's the best player in this group.
Are you kidding me? You could tell him all day and he'll still do shit.
Maybe
He'll probably also deny it.
he'll change the way he does shit though. I don't know. It'll ruin the magic somehow. Don't tell him.
No, he'll still be him and do dumbass shit. It's how his brain's wired.
Yeah.
I like Ghost. Ghost is very fun.
Ghost is great.
I need his license to stop being poor so I can do stupid shit with her. Sorry,
Oh my
guys,
God,
no time for
somebody
shenanigans.
control her.
Well,
I need money.
she doesn't
Poke
have
her with the stick.
she doesn't have money for shenanigans. She needs to behave herself. She can't go on the run right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. She was blame everything on Laser and Leo, or whatever.
That would be
What's her name, right?
suicidal.
It reminds that
But she
that
doesn't know
actually
that yet.
reminds me of I did a roleplay with somebody and their character was going through all these puzzles my character made. He's on the ground exhausted. Mine's there like with this little tablet ready with the next puzzle, poking you with a stick. Come on. Solve puzzles. I stole that from Family Guy when he put the Asian on the desk. Come on.
Do math.
Do math.
You man.
Yeah, it was a pencil, but another issue is like I don't have a thiefing buddy, and I can't quite say, well, DM, it's time for a heist. Nor have we had enough downtime for me to say off-screen heist time.
I mean, Aklos and Dappled seem pretty interested in heisting. Like they're planning on robbing that one dwarf blind.
Dappled can't be trusted. Kalos probably can, but his license still figuring out if she can just say, "Hey, Kalos, you want to go stealing with me?" And it not go bad.
Yeah, Dappled is interesting in the fact that they're like the single least trustable character that I think I've ever been game with. But like he literally just tells you straight up, "Oh yeah, by the way, don't trust me. I am spying on you. I'm selling your information to the dark web."
Specifically to Lalanthir, but yeah. Which his license was already doing anyway, fun fact, guys. She was giving it away for free to Lalanthir. Only Lalanthir, though. But,
yeah. No, he's got other... Anyway.
Yeah, it's the thing that Islysa knows full well that he cannot be trusted, and he will try to kill us or some shit. And I'm working on contingencies in the background, but again, money is strangling that. Guys, I have to pay for my spell list.
Money.
Money! 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 Yeah. And it's gonna be a while before I have magics that let me just kind of cheat the system.
Anywho.
Yeah. Is Comical back?
I don't know.
Comical, you best be back from pissing. Or you gonna piss blood. Well,
he's pissing away the time.
I'm gonna have to introduce iron filings to his kidneys.
Wouldn't that make it worse?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I said, or you're gonna piss blood.
I work at a resort, and like as you guys, I've told you guys this like repeatedly, but like we have this thing called the circle. We have this thing called the circle bar that we do, and I don't know. It's really weird to me because like I actually work with gold leaf in that. I place it on top of what we call our grilled cheese sandwiches.
Okay.
And I'm just like, why? Why do people eat this? It's literally tasteless and poisonous. It's just to say you're eating gold.
Yeah. So it's
You
not.
don't digest it in any way, shape, or form. It's not. There's no nutritional value, and in fact, like you die if you eat too much of this.
Yeah,
Because yeah, gold is like almost hilariously poisonous.
It's a
it's
flex.
there's
It's a
impurity.
heavy metal.
There's impurities in gold that are poisonous, and you can like stop up certain organs or things with gold built up in your system, but gold itself is not poisonous.
It like heavy. It's one of the heavy metals. Heavy
It,
metal poison.
it's non-reactive, though. My point is, it's the properties of the movements of gold particulate that harm you, not chemical reactions with the gold itself, which is what qualifies as a poison. Gold would be a pollutant, which,
Anyways,
it's like sawdust. You can stop up your intestinal tract and die from eating sawdust.
Hello,
hello.
what's up? What are you all
Just
talking
talking
about?
about-
What was you on?
Just talking about how my work puts gold leaf on grilled cheese.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah,
know,
goalie is pretty much edible.
yes,
It's very much not so.
it's edible in the sense that you can pass it through your meat tubes.
It's edible the same way a knife is edible.
It's as edible as a kid is able to put it in their mouth, eat it, and pass it through their system.
It's as edible
Uh,
as a marble.
Yeah, our grilled cheese is interesting in that instead of like two slices of bread done like horizontal, what we do is like
Down the middle.
kind of
Sorry.
we layer like we do like bread, cheese, bread, cheese, bread, cheese, bread, cheese, bread, cheese, bread, and like something like that, and then we squish it down flat so that the layers are compact together, and then we cut off like the crusts, and
Boo.
then we cut off and then we cut like that resulting square into thirds, and then so that it looks like it's it's like in the same rough rectangular shape of like a loaf of bread, but along the flat side you see the various layers, and then we cook that off.
So you mutilate it to look like you gave you more, but we just cut off your bread
Kind
and
That's
gave
a-
you less.
Just
That's a weird way of doing it.
that's stupid. Okay. Guys,
it actually looks really nice.
Oh, well, it's meant to look nice.
I-
That's how you preen the money from the wallet.
Yeah. Word to the
I don't know
wise.
how much I don't know how much it costs. I don't remember.
Probably $40. Word to the wise. You want your food to look like disgusting wet slop because that's what the best food looks like.
Eh,
If you showed somebody who
Not
didn't know what
crunchy.
chili was chili, they would think somebody threw up or shat in that bowl. At least until they
The
smell
first-
I
it.
don't know.
First thing I think of is when Bart took the crusty burger and rubbed it on the wall, and you could see through it.
Good lord.
Ooh.
I know a lot of people who don't want to eat escargot clams, even though I actually really like them.
Oh, clams are really good fried up. Tasty.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that-
we should probably go ahead and get started at this point.
Right. Now
Yeah,
that he's
what happened here anyway? What happened here anyway?
Oh, thank
Get started for the third time.
For the very third time.
The very third time. God damn it.
So, Lydia, let's say, what do we do? Oh, by the way, last time on Archon we came back from time traveling, we had accidentally prevented the death of that entire civilization. that existed. There are like 3 Doris garrisons now. I don't know to what degree the entire setting has become steampunkified. The Tritons are now a much more powerful force in the world's like power struggle. I don't know what's happening with the cults now, other than that they're still trying their shit. Delphira has not been destroyed. Fortune is considering if she is absolved of her guilt, or if it's even worse now because she's accidentally erased the entire timeline by tampering with the past. We should be very annoyed with that guy we talked to in the past who seemed resolute on dying because he was supposed to, and then seems to have not. I guess maybe we also did that by taking the blow of the sea, not entirely sure. We, I believe, dissolved Union. Possibly, possibly not. This could still all be some sort of psionic false vision created by Union. We're just drooling on the floor in the compound right now. What else? We talked to Lady Alice, and Craig saw we got some information. The Firebeards, wasn't it? Not Firebeards.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
Firebeards.
Firebeards.
The Firebeards are now not an extinct clan, and are one of the Dwarven noble clans. And we also met a nice Dwarven archaeologist who was investigating the ruin and very surprised to see us, and thinks we're insane weirdos.
Yeah, we're all insane here.
You have to be an adventurer.
Very true, very true.
The pay and chicks are good.
It's true, the pay is so good. You may accidentally erase yourself from your original timeline and invade a new one, but hey, the pay is good.
Hey, if I'm still me, I'm still me, baby.
But are you, though?
I think, therefore, I am.
I eat, and so I am Damien.
I eat, and therefore I am Damien. Very good. As long as he's clogged up with cholesterol, he is Damien.
My metabolism is through the roof, baby.
But yes. Yes, I'll say, well, go ahead and come back. We will exchange, we can exchange information, see how things have gone for you, how things have gone for us. See if you're under some sort of illusion that makes you think about this happened. Perhaps maybe a modified memory or something of that nature. But come back and we will see.
Oh, gods. Marco. Yes, goodbye, Lady Alice. No, I didn't watch Stone Ocean.
I tried to read Stone Ocean, but I got very bored. Like towards the like, I got to the point where like they went out to the bayou to do something, and I just got bored.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. The overuse of stands ruined JoJo. Stands got everything they could have done of real importance done in Stardust Crusaders, and everything after that is just trying to replace the entire power system and lore. Granted, the original OVA utilized stands, but my point is, what the fuck happened to Haman? Where is it? It has more uses than just vampire hunting. Anyway. Moving on.
This is something we will always disagree with.
Haman was a more interesting power system.
It was literally just whose number is bigger again, with like the same way that Dragon Balls is.
Haman wasn't based on numbers, it was an ability that had a series of rules, and you could augment and mess with those rules. But everyone was using the same system in different ways. It was
Anyways.
Ah,
Back on
yes.
track.
The scarf of 10,000 beetle stomachs, that's a big remember. Moving on.
Yes. The yes, I'll say says just come back and we can discuss this when you get here.
Alright. Well, everyone, we should make our way back. I don't think we should wait on the boat. We could swim our way back up to our ship that is above, if that is likely to be there. Or we could...
Flush will just say, I have teleportation circle. I can just get us back.
Very good. Or we could utilize Flash.
What about the people? The people up there?
We do not know if they are there, right now. It does bring up a
I
good
thought,
point.
I thought the dwarf said that they were.
He said that they were on their way last time he checked, which was days ago. They may be up there. It could be worth checking anyway to make sure there's not a whole other us on that boat.
Is the bucket bond still up?
Oh,
Let's see. It is
I'm asking out of character.
it is for your group, yes.
What was that lady that we had this on to? Alright, let's.
That
What was that lady's name?
Shea Delastrello, I believe.
Yeah.
Alright. He's gonna like put his hands on his head, concentrate, and try to scream as loud as he can inside his mind, so that everyone can hear.
Yeah, you all just see Damien like place his hand like his finger against his temple and like a vein go on his neck, and then you all just it sounds like he just screamed directly into your ear.
Cuts the connection lightning fast. Daniel, will you fucking stop?
I don't think you can cut the connection. You're just connected to each other.
Oh, can we not?
I don't know. Does it say anyone in the spell?
Damien, will you fucking
I think
stop?
yeah, I think it's just you can talk to one another. So it's basically like if he wants to say something, I don't think you can prevent that.
You see, this is why I hate.
like the sending spell. There's no way to prevent that
This is why I hate
if someone wants to sending spell you.
telepathy in D&D, because only the monster version is proper. Communicate with anyone, they can communicate back. You can turn it on and off telepathy. All the player versions have different rules and are all weird and have some obtuse shit like that in it.
I don't know, but either way.
Does the lady upstairs respond back? Suddenly hearing just a loud screams out of it.
He has one round before Nigel hits him with the golden dag.
No, there is not a response.
It would seem that it was. So she didn't heal us. She didn't heal me. That's weird.
I mean, how long does he try for? Does he just do, like, a scream and then stops? Or is he continuously screaming until he gets a reply, then just gives up in, like, 2 minutes?
He screamed for like a good 3 seconds.
Alright, that one will pass.
Yeah, he's focusing on making it very loud so that everyone can hear it. Not how long it is.
Damien, I'm gonna need you to never do that again. Damien, you are with that volume, does not matter. Either we are connected or we are not. You can say it at any volume. And it would be the same.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, I'm surprised you all didn't yet.
We did.
Yeah, if it's connected, then she should also be surprised and wondering what the hell that was. But she isn't. So I'm guessing she isn't. She didn't hear.
No, I have reason to believe that if there is a Shea de Lestrello in this timeline, and if she did come with us, it is not the one that cast the spell.
No,
Let me see.
Or
Flush
that
cast
is,
the spell.
that is under
Yeah,
the
fast
effect
pass
of
that it. Not.
that is under the effect of the spell.
Okay. Well, now that we know that. Well, now we know that.
And knowing is half the battle. Da-da-da-da.
Timmy, do you listen when I talk? I already checked that.
I was halfway over. I was over the other room doing something else. I don't believe so.
And yeah, it is at this point that Flush will finish the teleportation circle.
Well, my point,
As you say, go head on in.
I guess we'll find out if there's another us on that boat later.
Oh, where were you? Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But guys,
Oh,
we
what
don't
is this?
know.
What is this? The circle supposed to go to? The IAG?
Yeah,
If you weren't going to, then yeah, he wouldn't have done so.
Yeah, because it's, do we want to try and check the boat somehow? Which we could probably do with a normal sending, but
Sending spell to yourself. I think Fortune did already try that because
well, she doesn't have sending.
uh
She used
no,
her.
but you have a sending stone.
Yeah, but it's the Acquisitions Incorporated one. It's a cell phone. It only goes to
Yeah.
Craig Saw and Lady
Yeah,
Alice.
and you had Craig Saw try to use his own to see if it would connect to another fortune.
Oh, yes. Right. Well, alright.
And Awen confirmed that her sending stones only connected to like hey, I did this thing that happened, right? Like, yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Hang up.
You know, we still never figured out what happened with that cleric that was with us.
What do you mean? He got eaten.
But did he?
Yeah.
Body or didn't fucking happen. I learned my lesson from One Piece.
Wait a second. If the boat hasn't arrived yet, then they don't know about the false Hydra.
Well, remember how I said I contacted that person, you know, about that, and they said they were going to send like a team to check it out? Well, the team still went out, so I'm assuming that means we still ran into it? Or it's still out there?
I guess.
Yeah, because the boat you are on now has nothing to do with the false Hydra. That was like halfway across the planet.
Yeah, but my point is, like, we have
Did
reason
that
to
still
believe.
happen?
Yeah. Like, our boat didn't arrive yet, but I don't know. I didn't think about it like that.
Like, Amy just scratched her head because so much about this is just so over her head. She just looks to Fortune like, how about we just deal with it as it comes? Because worrying about it now, is it really helping?
one more thing I want to try. Smolder,
Okay.
what do you think, Smolder? Smolder reaching into the jar, for her reaching out for the jar. Smolder,
Oh yeah, fire cat.
what do you think about this?
Let's see.
I'm actually.
At the moment, there is no response.
Oh.
Alright, something is wrong with Smolder. We're going to figure that out later.
I've kind of grown fond of him.
I will explain
Ooh.
everything wrong with what you just said
Fire
to me,
cat.
okay?
I don't believe Damien ever met him.
So,
I think you've seen him though, right?
I don't know.
I think Damien's at least seen him. Never like talked to Smolder, but I think
Yeah.
he's seen him. Because I could have sworn he made
Maybe.
something about a joke about a cat being on fire, or wanting to pet the cat. But
Don't. But, Avon, you are aware that Smolder is not a cat, right?
I'm just gonna pretend he is because it's easier in my head.
Just keep in mind, he is a very ancient and powerful being that thinks being a fire cat is intriguing.
And I'm a mere mortal that does find a fire cat intriguing. Smolder's not wrong.
Oh, I forgot I drew this.
The cat is valid.
I forgot I drew this. Just all of this. The love boat.
Love boat, baby, love boat. Love boat, baby.
Ah, that's great.
You want a real blast from the past, Freaky?
Sure.
Hang on.
By the way, I figured out I saw like the game that this image is from.
Alright.
Yeah, I need to like look it up again, but there was a it's like an Italian game that like Seth Zine Tech did a review on.
There you go, Freaky.
Oh hey, Walrus.
Yeah, Foxtrot's is walrus.
Yeah. Man.
I miss our blushing Foxy boy.
Yeah.
I still have my Animal Crossing character
Same.
So I have mine
and
too.
Freakies.
Rise of Legends, it's called. Rise of Nations, Rise of Legends.
I remember Foxtrots gave me he put Ash in mine. Like just as a little gray head poking out of my pocket or something.
Yeah. The fact that I am portrayed as a grumpy sheep villager with an axe is equal parts insulting and charming.
With a flannel.
Got
Yeah.
one. I don't think I ever got one.
I've never worn flannel in my life.
The sheep is your favorite, isn't it? Like the goth sheep.
Yeah, goth sheep. Fortune's design is actually partially based off of her.
So,
That's
Payday. Yeah, Payday's the horse. Piggy's the sheep. William's the cat or mouse? I believe a mouse, actually.
I think I was a squirrel.
Squirrely William.
So it's Golden. I think Ghost. Was bunny? I think it's a bunny, actually.
Yeah.
And I don't believe I ever got one.
I think you did, actually.
I think you did one of
Uh,
everyone.
I don't
Did-
remember this.
Did you ever save it? Because I know I saved
No.
mine, and I saved Freaky's because I don't know why I thought it was funny.
It's really good. Yeah.
I would have saved mine. But I clearly don't have it. So
I remember it was one of the first things I said. It's like, how the fuck did you capture my resting look of disdain when you've never seen me before? Because he did. He captured my resting look of disdain.
Anyways.
My resting bitch face.
But yes. So.
We are immediately.
I was a,
What's up?
I was a squirrel.
Weird. We are immediately corralled into a chamber and separated and interrogated to make sure we're not secret spies or something.
They murder.
Kriegsoff, remember me.
I did say they murdered you.
Fortune is like 2 levels away from being able to live up to 1,400 years.
He was mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I don't know why I look like Sun from Bleach, just like the hand up to my face, like, oh, I didn't think you were into that kind of thing.
These are by the artist Boxtrots.
Little Kirby in my jacket pocket is really adorable.
Pocket Kirby.
And then yeah, the cat on my head was supposed to be Ash.
Not gray enough, but works, yes.
Yeah.
Payday with
is
her
adorable.
hawk-scented candles. Which part of his body is it
Which,
scented
by the
as?
way, that person who made those stopped making them, and their shop is down now, which sucks.
What were the actual scents of that candle? Was it like KFC?
I wish.
Because I
No,
remember that like his absolute favorite meal is like fried chicken.
it's chicken. Yeah, fried chicken.
Down.
It was like I can't even remember. It was just a bunch of whole scents put together.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was KFC scented or any of that.
These candles are artsy fartsy wine nonsense, basically. It's like, yes, the thought of hawks reminds me of sandalwood and moonlit beach walks.
It smells good though. My mom liked it.
I posted the theory that it's man sweat and blood.
Ugh.
And raw chicken.
There was a fan fiction I read where there was like Hawks doing his thing of being like the spy for the hero organization. And he went into like an enemy stronghold holding a bucket of chicken. Because apparently that's a strategy he had come up with. Because he put his feathers throughout the facility because he didn't know where the security room was. So he was just standing in front of like a camera with a bucket of chicken, and he heard through his feathers, "Is that a fucking bucket of chicken?" And then yeah, he just knocked that guy out because he's like, "All right, that's the security guard because he could see me, so he's in the security room." So just knock him out, and I knocked out all the security in the facility.
Yeah. And that's genius. That's some slice and plays right there. That is any slice and play. Guys, you see,
Yeah.
I strip naked, and whoever comments on it is the one who's watching.
I don't know why. I just love the fact that like he's done that enough times where that's his go-to strategy. Just is that a bucket of chicken? Wow.
Steadily growing pile
Oh,
of dead bodies tactic.
people always point out, like, whenever he does the thing and his feathers are just falling around, like, wait, he has full control of his feathers. So this man's just being over dramatic for the sense of being over dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't actually have wings. He just put them in the shape of a wing. They're just an assload of feathers.
Well, he does have, like, the thing sticking out of his back. It's just that it has to regrow. Cause like when they got burned off at some point, it like something happened. Not sure if you know or not, or who else knows, or whoever the fuck watching knows. Too bad. Um, when they got burned off at some point, he had to regrow the actual thing back for with the feathers.
His
Yeah,
nubs.
I thought the feathers just came out of his back. I didn't know
No,
he had
no, no, no.
actual like
He
physical.
actually has. Yeah, he got little chicken wings on his back. That's why I made a meme about it. Hold on. Oh
That
yeah, you'll love it.
have you
Oh,
guys ever
you
seen
hammer.
Epic Movie?
No.
Yes. Yes, didn't we watch it
God,
together?
we need to watch together. It's one of those. It's a parody movie from the era of kind of shitty parody movies, where instead of just parodying a movie, they try to shove as many parodies as they can. It's overarching a Narnia parody, but like the guy who plays like the main dude is also an X-Men parody. He's the angel of that quote unquote parody, but instead of angel wings, he just has a pair of chicken wings.
God damn, I
Uh,
need to find my thing. I need to find this thing now. Now that you keep saying that, because I have it. God damn it. Where are you? Go ahead. I'm just gonna fucking post it when I find it.
but yes.
Okay, that video games cause violence based on last game you played. What are you arrested for? I tried to list it, and I fucking Halo 3 ODST has so many crimes if you just apply what you're doing to day-to-day life.
Uh, just just wanton war crimes and manslaughter. Not even
Yeah.
manslaughter. It's actual, just straight up murder.
It'd be like causing an international incident because these are foreign aliens representatives that are although they're also invading. So maybe we take that off the crimes. I don't know. I guess it's
Anyways,
yeah. Cruelty to animals. Because you're killing non-humans
uh,
specifically.
mine would be arson because I was playing Elden Ring.
Ah, flame take thee. Ah, Elden Ring just kept disappointing me.
But anyways, so yes,
That's the
you
fortune.
guys make
Hmm?
it back to Foveros, where yeah they will
Woo!
hey well they will like bring you guys to another room and uh rather extensively interrogate you, saying like what happened, what events did you guys have in your quote unquote timeline? Did they cast various spells trying to detect like are you under the effects of like, some kind of illusion? They cast spells trying to see if like you have memory, like if someone modified your memories,
I wish Ghost was
all
here. I
that
bet he
sort of
would
thing.
say, "Oh shit, William." Oh wait, Damien. They're probably gonna learn a lot about Damien
Huh?
because Damien's probably full of a bunch of spell effects.
Entirely possible.
What?
Your hag
What?
grandmother's
I just,
various tamperings. You're alone in a room
I
with
just tried to
IG.
drink some blue blood. The fuck?
Oh god, he did, that's right. Yeah, various IAG representatives you're alone in a room with. So,
Okay, I don't know if he actually drew anything of me. I'm looking through. Nothing of them really says about comical.
hmm.
But yes. So this will take course over this will take place over the course of like actually a couple of weeks.
Holy shit.
Being very thorough. But yeah, you guys will eventually be released to speak with Lady Alice.
Oh, I gotta. How many weeks do you know? Because.
Um, let's see, about 13 days.
Damn, alright.
Well, I hope the accommodation is nice.
The bunny hammer.
And we're basically on, like, lockdown for it, aren't we?
More or less, yeah. They don't like they do monitor what you're doing, but like they don't take your like sending stones or anything like that.
Yeah.
Alright, important question. Is the drum that I bought still in my room?
Is the what? Oh, yeah, it would be probably.
Okay, so we're in the same time one then. Cool.
Good enough for Davy.
I take it Nigel doesn't have time to be training his martial adept feat during that.
Let's see.
Because I have the manuals for it and all that, but I would need an actual space and equipment and access to my weapons and all that.
Hmm. You're not prisoners, but like they are being very cautious with
Yeah,
how things go. So he would have time, I'll say, like every other day, not every single day.
right.
So he'll get like 6 days worth of the training for that.
Okay. Yeah, I had a bunch of things on the fucking burner, and if I just suddenly lose a few weeks, mm,
But and yeah. So mm, excuse me. But yes, you guys will eventually be released, remanded to Lady Alice.
uh,
Yeah.
so sorry, I'm fixing various things because I have like a stand-in and all that, but I have to. I accidentally deleted my fucking tough feat that I got from my level. But yeah,
Why would you delete your tough feat? It's one of the best.
I know. Nigel needs it for his fighteringness, and not dying.
uh, he needs it to be Irish.
Don't you know I need it to be Irish?
That was like 3 accents in one sentence.
I know. I was trying to do a Nigel's voice, and my brain's just like, wait, you're supposed to be Texan.
You went from like German to Irish to French.
Listen, it's very
Eh,
complex.
but yes. And yeah, Alice will greet you all, and she will let you know of like the various differences that she is aware of from her from the timeline that she knows and the timeline that you know.
I can't believe William patched plot holes.
Probably not,
You've made more.
but
Yay!
probably. But yeah, she will tell you that inst the the uh coalition of dwarves and tritons have made it like things very difficult for the water cult, where in your timeline they were running almost rampant. uh they they have been uh reduced to like extremely hard, extremely fast, like hit and run tactics against like coastal villages and things like near like rivers and things like that. That they're happening. They're like it happens around the world like once every few days. Like they'll make an attack against like a coastal city or a port or something of that nature. Uh, you will also hear that the the giants are still in like an alliance in your group in this timeline. However, your actions of finding the kiln only solidified the the alliance. It didn't create the alliance. What created the alliance was the air cult stealing the flying castle from the one cloud giant that you knew that you met, and they've been using that to basically make bombing runs on various cities. Let's see. The yeah, fails again. The Civil War has still gone rather still went like very poorly for the Drow. The it didn't end immediately because of like the it was more drawn out. So at this point, there's actually less Drow now than there were in your timeline because the uh yeah, Cragsaw had helped with the creation of gunpowder did happen, did happen still. Like the Black Sands were still credited with it, but the dwarves had something uh like that in secret, more or less. They just hadn't released it. But yeah, with the release of it to it wouldn't have been like this in your timeline. The leaders of the Drow resistance all died basically at the same time because of an explosion at a facility where they were making black powder. That no one knows how that happened.
You know exactly
At
how
this,
that happened.
you have a you have assumptions you can make.
Those assumptions are proof.
Assumptions are proof.
The One Piece is real.
God, I don't know why that resting bitch face on that one is so hilarious. He's not even hitting the stone, just the ground, just like Fine,
I
I'll do
I
this.
found it,
That's me at
William.
work.
I fucking found it. I found the meme I made.
Ah, yes. The chicken strips.
Those are chicken wings, William. I
Chicken
remember when
wings.
I had Photoshop. I took out the wings and made chicken wings on his back.
Oh, I love that.
I had to dig it out from somewhere on another server. Also, for some reason, someone wanted me to Photoshop Danny DeVito with Dobby's face on it, so whatever. So, there's that exists.
Ah, yeah. Every time I think of Danny DeVito, I think of one of two things. I think of Matilda and how he basically raised the girl who like played Matilda because her mom was dying of cancer in like the hospital, and he made sure that the woman got like uh an early release version of the movie so she can see it before she died. And I think of him in Always Sunny climbing out of a couch naked.
Oh god.
Like like those are my two one of my two immediate thought. One of those two is my immediate thought every time I think of Danny DeVito.
Actually, you made
I
this.
also it also like to a much lesser degree I think of so I started blasting and can I offer you a fine egg in this trying time?
Ah, funny
But
little
yes,
man.
I just remember making that. I remember making that because for a certain group of people, I didn't make Todoroni obviously, but I made that.
Why yeah.
Yeah, just but it, because that. Uh,
Uh God, I am like worryingly into crazy.
William, you have to be very careful. But
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I was going over like all like the fictional characters I like, and I'm like, God, I am worryingly into crazy.
no, don't worry. You and me are in the same boat.
I know I shouldn't put my doctor. I can fix her, but honestly, whatever's wrong with her is way hotter. But yeah, let's pose the question
Uh,
with the
There are
Fels
many red flags, but
with,
I love red.
with the Felsica or more drawn out. Does Nigel have new PTSD? Did he
Maybe
did
did
he
he
fight more battles and
PTSD
get
from
screwed
all
up?
over?
So
it's possible, but not this Nigel because he
wait,
doesn't remember it.
fair enough. Yeah,
Did
because
Nigel get PTSD?
a
We
little
don't
bit.
know. Maybe he has a
Yeah,
new fear of time travel.
He's not a big fan of war magic, I'll tell you that. But
maybe
yeah,
he is vampire.
because Red's one day, because Red's march kind of flip flopped between sides on that war. Because it was at first working for the main country, then they started killing civilians, then working for the Drow, then realizing it was an absolute mess and fucking off to deal with Sahagin threats. So, yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you've learned that like the main difference with the cult is like instead of a few big hits, things are much more drawn out, like small skirmishes, just much more often.
Yeah. Right. Oh god. What's going on in the Forbidden Lands? Has Kret become a lich and taken over? Yes, I'm the new Dark Lord. No. I don't think so. Not at least. Maybe. One day. Iroquois dies and Kret just moves in. Sits on his
Uh,
throne. This is mine now.
anyways,
So we're in tech.
We are in
It is
Texas.
no, we're interrogated.
Yeah.
I was
You were,
interrogated.
yes.
So
And then, so after they get the knowledge from us, which takes a few days, I'm assuming they let us go. Because,
You are currently talking to Alice, where she is
right.
telling you like the differences in the and like the quote unquote timelines.
how are Earth cult relations? We were making good progress on that in my timeline. Has the weakening of the other cults caused them to be more bold, or?
We well, the Earth cults, from what we've heard, is somewhat similar. Uh, Prominence is from what is not from what I understand in your timeline. Prominence was heading out and about, but in but with this timeline, he is in our custody, as apparently things went much worse with the split. He is still the leader of the Earth cult, but as the only way for apparently their religious leaders to change is via death. And from what I hear, being Evrard tried to oblige that.
So he is
She
effectively
tried to she tried to in yours, from what I understand, but she was much less successful.
in other words, we have
He
basically
is
lost our connection with the Earth
he
cult.
he is alive. He is still the leader, but he has lost a few pieces, so to speak.
Alright. But does he actually have sway, or have they all stopped listening to him and undergone a schism?
He is the leader.
Right. Okay. That was all the question on that one. But yeah,
Yeah. There's a lot of fucked shit you can do with fire magic.
oh yeah, sure.
Uh, Burns hurt like hell. Fun fact, it hurts to get burned. But, uh, yeah, she'll say, well, but for now, we have the blood of the ocean, which is fantastic. We have your, we have been, we have studied it a little bit to to see if we could learn anything from it. But uh, we have also sent it to. Uh, Sorry, give me a second. We sent it to Hentro for it to be destroyed.
Hopefully they can do it in time. Well, before something happens.
Yes, the as you know, Tetsu Dinade resides on the back of a tortoise who spends most of its time wandering around a large lake, which the water cult have tried to use against it, but the creature, apparent from what we understand, has been so large that the most elementals aren't actually able to really affect it. At least none of the quote unquote standard elementals are.
Gotta go get some from deep in the elemental planes or from Jotunheim.
Yeah, get the big ones.
Yeah, I know that 3.5 has like a table for like the various sizes of elementals. Because they can be any size.
There is also something of note, something rather worrying. When the heart was removed from Stone's mine, the yield of the mine dropped to less than a third of what it was before.
Believable. It's likely a mobile vertice. I would not be surprised if they all are.
Yes, and the removal of the blood of the ocean, in the last couple of weeks that you have been here, the amount of life, biodiversity in that area has already dropped by nearly a quarter. And this effect seems to be spreading.
Trying to figure out how that works. But whatever.
So, and we have concerns as to what will happen when either the air or the fire artifacts are removed, considering the fact that one is is reportedly in the world's largest volcano, and the other is on the world's largest mountain.
Did
We
we?
believe that
Oh.
perhaps if the fire one, we're not certain what will happen if the air artifact is removed, but we are the going theory for the fire artifact is the eruption of the volcano.
It will die.
Yes.
Because if it
And
is a mobile vertice, that would mean it was adding elemental energy. A loss of fire energy in the volcano may cause it to reduce in. How do I put this? Intensity?
eventually, yes. But uh, it's things. The best way to describe it is things are quote unquote stable at the moment with the fire and air artifact. The two We believe that removing them causes a, for lack of a better term, vacuum in which something has to fill that vacuum. Like removing a large object uh, from a vat of water. Yes, the water goes down, but the effects during the removal, during the equalization, can be rather messy.
Precisely. How long ago? There was like a sundering event. How long ago was it?
Few decades.
A few decades, yeah. And the body that the blood of the sea is in. How old does that appear to be? Is there any way to tell? That's a good question. They seem to.
Do a medicine check.
Yeah. Well, I meant like from the timeline we saw it in stuff, because I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to tell with that, but we could try.
The actual like quote unquote person seemed to be they were a Triton, and they looked to be like in the later years of their adolescence.
Right. Wait, why is
So
my thing not
they would
working?
be the equivalent of a Triton teenager.
Yeah. One moment.
Like
There we go.
like if they were human, they'd be like 15, 16.
Yeah. But no, I was saying like from
Like
how
how long
long?
had it been there?
Yeah. was the idea. I don't know if it's
There
dressed or
was
anything.
it was dressed, but like in very uh the best way I can think to describe it is like very nondescript clothing, like simple black pants, white shirt.
Yeah, like just some cultist that was brought up and sacrificed kind of deal. Or something like that. Probably a prisoner. But, if we could figure out how old these artifacts are, what if they are tied to... I can't... It was the convergence that you called it? Or we haven't talked about this in so long, it's probably been over a year. Uh, the cataclysmic event.
That there you do remember that the yeah, there was like a war about 500 years ago, with the elemental cults as well.
Yeah.
Uh, and actually, the group you found, during that session one, the Aegis was like it was the equivalent to you guys in that time.
Yeah.
Like they were the ones who went out and about and fought the cult.
Yeah. We're the new Aegis. There's the Ages and the Heartbreakers. Which, we don't have that title in this timeline, do we? Because we didn't
No,
break it
you like
here.
uh no, you still took it. You gave it to the dwarves.
Oh, okay, we still did the thing. Oh, wait, did Fortune still see the avatar of Moradin?
Uh, Fortune did. You don't know if the Fortune from this timeline did.
Clicks up. Remember when we shattered the ruby heart? Was I there for the
I
for
was
the
dead
ceremony?
then. Remember?
I mean, people have been bragging about it and asking, did anyone tell you that I was at the ceremony or not?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I get to keep bragging about that forever. Thank you.
Uh, oh my God! Now I'm just thinking about like Fortune. It's like, wait a minute. Did I meet the first steam veins in this way? If I didn't, maybe I can go to Arcadia and have two rings.
Exactly. I mean, she still has the ring and has his name in her Far Scribe. You can talk to him
Uh,
anytime.
that's I love that. Like that's one of my favorite orc stories in 40K. Like the orc who accidentally goes back in time and kills himself so he can have two of his favorite guns.
Orc things. But, yeah, I've got Jobok Steelveins the First, Awen Lunarix, Arthur Dragonpen, Duran Calistant, and Nigel Human in my book.
Would 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 Arthur Dragopen have be gone because he's dead?
Which one's Arthur Dragopen, by the way? He was the cleric?
He was yeah, he was the divine soul sorcerer
Yeah,
that was
sorry,
eaten by
sorry, I keep
the
calling him a cleric. I don't know, does it delete
eh,
all record of them? Is this thing more powerful than Dragal? I don't think so. It's only CR20.
no, I'm not asking. I'm not saying like he was overwritten because like the thing ate him. I'm wondering like if someone dies, like does the far scribe like
Let me check. Let me
still
check,
work?
actually. That might be written in the feature if we're lucky. Let me check.
I mean, can you fast scribe somebody that's dead? You
Um,
sending people that's dead?
You can sending spell people who are dead.
it
Oh,
Like they're still fully conscious and sentient.
You can while they're in line, but once they actually get judged, they're separated and from like their selves are added to the partitioner kind of deal. If that makes sense.
But either way,
Yeah. Um, where are you, Far Scribe? But yes, as Lady Ase was saying.
to be entirely honest, I kind of forgot.
God damn it, so did I. And the page, using material component to do so, you must write the message on the page. Target here.
No, I'm looking at this image of All Might with like the squirt bottles, and all I can think about is like the first time you put the canned air in chat, and Foxtrot's just lost his fucking mind laughing.
Yeah, I still have
He
that
thought
clip.
it was so funny.
I still have that clip on my
Uh,
Twitch thing. We still have it.
he was just laughing for like 5 minutes, like yelling at you, like, why did you make me laugh like this?
I must erase the page. I must erase the name as an action. It
I,
does
I
not
have
disappear.
no idea why it made him laugh that hard too, because I didn't think it was gonna be that funny.
Because of how stupid it was. Spend on your deck. If you do hard enough and avoid simping over e-girls, you could become the next dual king. Not while I'm the protagonist, because my powers are bullshit. Just constant ass pulls in that show.
Again, that is literally the ability of the Millennium Puzzle. Like, Pegasus thing gives him like far sight and like X-ray vision and like the ability to speak with the dead and all that. Like a Shizu can look into the past and future. There's that other guy with the key that lets him enter somebody's mind and like learn things about them and unlock repressed memories and shit. You know, all the items have abilities. His is literally the ass pull. He gets a burst of luck when he needs it most.
And
So Pegasus.
just like the asshole that the Phoenix Wright series is now.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to try a Phoenix Wright game.
The idea of Mia, if it's Mia Fey looking after him from the afterlife, that's pretty neat, helping him out. If it's
Not
not,
anymore. Now it's
Uh,
ridiculous.
Yes. The puzzle helping him cheat in an otherwise fair card game.
yeah,
Which, by the way,
King of
in
Days.
another separate RP, I have someone. It's like a normal person who got thrown to the Phoenix Wright world, and she just became heavily a drunkard because she cannot understand nor does she love this system of trial in
sheer
3 days.
stupidity of it.
Yeah, the sheer stupidity drove her to drinking.
Okay.
You know, making her more likely to end up on trial.
She
Yeah.
fucking punched Phoenix. She already went on trial.
It's funny because like the Phoenix Wright series is a parody of Japanese law.
Mm-hmm. It's a mixture of Japanese and American, but
right, back to you.
Yeah.
The
But yes, Lady Alice will say, well, if you all desire, you are more than welcome to take a bit of a break if you need. So then we have sent the blood of the ocean to Kentro. They have Tetsudende, as I said, has had some issues with the cult, but they've held up probably the best amongst one of the best amongst all of the countries. The Kresk Empire has also fared very well, but the Kresk Empire is also heavily militarized and has probably the highest percentage of mages in its population of any country. So,
oh, by the way, did we still kill that Tibiuk?
let's see. Book. Yes, I believe so.
Okay, good. That would be a bit messy. The IAG just happened to send a message of, please look at the court chester with true sight. It is a Tibiuk.
Can I get a reminder of where on the map we are?
We are
You
currently
are right here.
Okay, thank you. That's all.
You are not in Kentro now.
Oh, I thought we were in the capital or the
Yeah,
headquarters, not the capital.
Yeah, and the headquarters is in Sivitog.
Why do I keep forgetting this? Kentro's the The Clockwork Capital.
Yes.
I get them mixed up, and I don't know why.
Okay, thank
Because
you.
you want the Clockwork Capital to be the best city.
No, I want Seagog, specifically Truenog, to be the best city.
You want Purdue to be the world's superpower.
No, God, no, it should not be. Purdue is like a traditionalist backwater state of assholes and horrible court politics.
But yeah, she will tell you. I understand that things might be difficult to adjust to with everything that has happened. You are more than welcome to take a few days off, as long as you need. But fortune, if you so desire, I can take that ring of spell storing and return it to Mayhem.
I'll miss it. Okay.
I'll miss it, even though I've never actually used it.
Yeah, but having the extra shields and counter spells was comforting. Or the extra shield and 2 shields and a counter spell was comforting.
Eh.
I'll get the replacement. It'll be fine.
But in the meantime, she'll look towards Damien.
Hmm?
Tell me, are you aware that of the magics upon you?
Oh dear.
No. I mean, I've just been fine. I don't. I mean, I can. I mean, I have a lot of magic I can do.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know
there
what
are
else.
there are two in particular. One is let's see.
Is
Sorry,
it
who's
the
it?
true sight?
One, no, that is gone at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's been several days. He only had it for 1 hour.
Yeah.
One is a form of true polymorph, which we tried to dispel, but it didn't work. And the
Yeah.
other is
You all weird, just sitting there looking at me.
a form of modify memory, but instead of the 10 minutes of the spell, it seems to be much more powerful than that.
What does that do? Why? And what do you think? I have it.
It changes your memory. We believe that uh, we we have a few theories as to what has happened. We don't know the extent to what the modified memory has happened. We believe that it's possible that you are not you. There is one of our researchers who think that your body and mind were literally overwritten by someone to be who you are now. Either completely artificially, or because another, or because there was a Damien, and perhaps they died or sick or wished to live on or something of that nature.
So wait.
Or perhaps
So
we don't know exactly how much of your memories are true or fake.
so you what? Oh, you're telling me that I'm not me? And then we're gonna lie. Right.
You
That
are
sounds super
you,
believable.
but who you are is not who you always were.
I mean, I tend to be forgetful, but I remember most of my life. I don't have a super clear idea when this was supposed to happen. If whatever you say is true, then I don't know why.
We do not know.
I don't feel any bad. I feel like me. I feel normal. So yeah, I think I'm doing pretty. Yeah, I think all of this Drew polymorph, modify memory, whatever it is, it's probably not that bad. What? What? Look at me. Look at me. I'm doing pretty well
It,
for myself.
it doesn't seem to be hurtful, most certainly, but we simply thought you might wish to know.
Yeah. I still don't know why y'all could say I've met me an elf because I saw myself as an elf, but I refuse it because that man does not have horns and have longer ears than I like.
But yeah, with that, Damien, yeah, you stopped seeing yourself as an elf a while ago. Yeah, because that true sight ran its course.
Yeah, he's basically thinking, they think I'm actually an elf and not tiefling. Oh, fuck them. I'm proud being a tiefling. God damn it.
I know who I am. You fuck.
I know who I am. I'm not some long-eared freak. I'm a long-eared freak with a horn and a tail.
Oh god.
Fuck you.
Are we actually there for this, or did she take him off to the side for it?
No, yeah, she is saying this like in like during the debriefing.
Oh. Damien, a word to the wise. Do not try to run from the truth, no matter how painful it is. And consider yourself lucky.
I don't think he cares.
That
Yeah, I
doesn't...
am. I do consider myself lucky. Look at me. I mean, I'm,
Ex-
I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Exhibit A.
Oh, does
And
that mean
again,
that you're finally going to accept Mr. Nigel's affections, Misfortune?
What are you talking about? I've been seeing him every night for the last 14 days.
Uh,
yeah, they are not very quiet at all.
uh, uh,
Listen, we have children in the crowd.
uh,
Be mindful.
I know I was joking,
You're
but
full.
I'm kind of
Yeah.
unsure whether you are.
Well, first of all, Damien, you're full of shit. We haven't done anything like that yet. No. But,
Yeah, sure.
but it...
Yeah,
What are you
sure.
talking? What are you talking about? Hearing all those wooden tiles fall out of the Scrabble box is incredibly annoying.
Exactly. No, but, let's
I
see.
may be a heavy sleeper, but you people wake me up every single night. Like, God.
There was... I would say, yet. Yet? Nigel would say yet. But, it'd be... probably... in 14 days, mostly cooped up. Yeah, probably like half of those days. There was just like, oh, I'm free. I don't know, let's go Let's go and get dinner with Nation.
Speaking of which,
None of you know if anything's happened yet.
Alice will say, by the way, Mr. Nigel,
Right.
if you so desire, with your history, with your experience, along with this group, if you so wish, uh, we are willing to instate you as a full member of the International Adventurers Guild.
He just sort of puts up a hand. I'm gonna have to deny that. Swore to myself that I'd raise no banner but my own years ago, and I plan to stand by it.
Very well.
But, I thank you for the offer. And, now might be a good time to say this. I'm probably gonna be moving on pretty soon. I gotta kind of get back to Nels, do a lot of checking up on things, and probably a lot of paperwork, and see if I can catch up with a few people. Because, I kind of took the job from Orion on a whim, and I thought it was only going to take like a week or two. Yet, as you see, it's been a bit longer, and I can't hold it off for forever.
And I have faced horrors beyond the ken of mortal comprehension.
Yes, and I have faced horrors beyond the ken of mortal comprehension. That also, though, got used to that pretty quick.
When are you gonna head out?
Probably about the time all you head out next. I'll hang around a bit longer. But when you all head out on your next little, soiree, I guess I'll use this time. I won't be going with you, regrettably. Unless you really need me to.
Well, in case you don't, or something comes up, as I've learned things do, take this as a gift from me to you and your help, because you really did help me out a lot. Like when you dog sat for me twice, and training the dogs, and, just helping me learn.
Right.
As she'll take out of her bag a leather coat she had bought.
Ooh.
It was, when I asked, it was either cow or alligator leather. And she'll let you pick between the two.
I can't believe you got Nigel a gator skin coat. I can't believe you got me a gator skin coat. You know these things are actually
It's
pretty
so
common
beautiful.
down south in Nels.
I'm gonna look fantastic.
Actually, no, it'd be up north in Nels because, like, it'd be around this area here. Probably this, like, corner of this long, thin one is most likely because, like, just these two areas here. Like, these two areas here in Nels is probably where you'd find that because it's in between two mountains, but not mountainous itself. That's where you'd probably find it's still. Actually,
enough to make a grown man jealous.
Enough to make a grown man cry. Actually, swamps might be actually at the very bottom, now that I think about it. So it'd be, if there's any swamps, they'd be like right around here. Because the equator. So yeah, never mind. But yeah, people down south wear a lot of these. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Thanks, Awen. I really do appreciate
No problem.
it. This is my gambling coat.
I figured you could probably make use of it. Also, it's something she happened to have on her person, so it was perfect timing and a gift.
I'll have to get new boots for it though, because these don't really work. You know, that's part of the fun.
If I'm going to be profiling, I gotta be styling.
Exactly, I need some snakeskin boots.
I forgot to be profile.
But yeah, I'm not leaving
Thank
immediately.
for laughing at that.
I refused. But yeah, I'm not leaving immediately. You know, we all got plenty of time still, and Fortune already knew this was coming. Yes, we've been talking about this for a few days now.
Oh man, you're still waking up?
No.
So that means you're together.
We have been for weeks.
No, I mean together.
I guess we never actually told you. Yes, it reached that point. We realized it a while ago.
Good, because you good.
She doesn't say anything. She's just kind of happy because she remembered when she kind of, kicked you both in the room, held the door, and then ran.
Good. Watching you two be awkward was the most physically painful thing ever.
There's just, I remember when I'm the one who fucking, shoved him in there. We had to do a contest save of me holding the door closed and him trying to get out
What? Hey,
until
God,
he has Fortune out.
Hey, how's
No. I remember she tried to push him in, failed. He's like, I was going in anyway. Walked in, and then you shut the door and held it shut, and then he failed trying to get it back open.
What? Hey, damn it! Well, hello there.
That was great.
Anyways,
but yeah, I'll be back sooner or later. I mostly just have some personal things to tend to, and y'all have some things to tend to, and I can't just tag along for well, I'm on the fence about tagging along. Let's put it that way, because I
understand.
I don't think I'm gonna be getting back into mercenary commander work anytime soon, if at all.
I understand. After all, especially being here, you see things. Remembering the living skeleton man, and that was her fucking first entry into this group. A living skeleton, a fucking Jedi. Shit.
I want you guys to think about Nigel's time with the group. He was never traumatized by any of this. Even with the false Itra, he kicked that thing's ass. It ran away from him. He beat the shit out of it.
To be fair, from his background, he's seen a lot of shit already.
Yeah, he was expecting so much worse. It was a bit of a letdown.
For me, she has not seen these kinds of things, so it's a bit of a,
freaky
I have
challenge
stories.
What the challenge to traumatize Nigel?
Anyone really?
I mean, you've gotten Fortune.
I
I'm just
think-
saying Nigel is expecting worse.
I think Damien's whole existence has been a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, we
He's
kept
just
taking him.
so used to it, he doesn't even realize it's trauma.
Yeah, it's the thing is Nigel has seen war proper in a trench while it's raining, people's feet rotting off pike and musket formation, hundreds of guys dying right in front of him. War.
Very edgy, yes.
Yeah, we say very edgy. I've played Nigel off as not that edgy. Come on. My point is, he's been in
very
active
proper
combat
soldier.
with people who aren't all super soldiers that can get stabbed 12 times and live.
Anyways.
For me.
He's seen
But
some
yeah,
shit.
you all will be told, take as much time as you wish. I would say will tell you that she does have a job for you whenever you wish to take it. It doesn't have to be right now. It doesn't have to be. It's not time sensitive at the moment.
Has Smolder reared up in the 14 days?
He has not.
Shit. Is the jar still working?
Yes.
Shit. That's... Fortune's not sure which is more concerning. She doesn't cast Identify in the jar. Is anything different?
No, not really.
Is our Infinite Furnace still working? From the other fire trap jar?
Yes.
Okay, good. I like that thing. I've never gotten to really use it, but I like having it. No smoke, no fuel cost, it's great. But, But yeah, everyone, when y'all go on your next mission, I likely will not be coming with unless you feel you actually really need me.
It was a good one. It was a good one, oh man. And somewhat fun.
Are you sure you don't want me to stick around to keep Damien in check? Oh, no, we've talked about it. It's okay, it's okay.
I mean, if y'all want me to come along, I'm cool too. I'm cool too. I'll still be doing my job.
It's...
Job. A has my sentence done, so if she ever needs an extra muscle, I'm mostly free.
Well, Damien, we're not asking you to leave. Tensions ran a little high. We should probably try to figure out your problem before we move on, though.
I'm a higher.
I'm more talking about
I come in.
investigating this memory alteration.
Do we have to?
Yes, Damien, you are an active threat to yourself and others.
Anyone sight.
I can leave now, right? Out of the room, I mean.
Yes, you are more than welcome to.
Okay. I'm gonna be at tavern. Which one? Just not the shitty one. Which one that is? I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Recommend Dalrin's last stool. That one's really nice.
Okay, I'll go there so you know where I am.
Alright. Whatever you do not order the special,
Good day.
it will kill you.
Which one was it?
Don't order the special, it will kill you. You know that's a dwarven bar. Do you have poison resistance?
No, of course not.
Do not order the special, it will kill you.
She hates fortunes. She hates fortunes word stuff, man. She won't order it. So order for Damien.
Yeah.
I might not.
It's basically, you know, chemistry grade ethanol dilute. It'll be fine.
But yes, so as you leave Awen, you'll actually see Freedom. Yeah, he's just leaning against the wall, like giving a very saucy smirk as you head out.
Yes. I need this man. It's like that sight for sore eyes moment. It's like she didn't even want a drink. It's just like she felt like she needed to get a drink. And then seeing this man, it's like, You know what? Fuck the drink. I just need to at least see this man, and I feel better.
As yeah, he's actually going to offer to, like, yeah, for Freedom actually is going to offer to get a meal with you.
I would absolutely love that right now.
And yeah, uh, he'll take you to a not a fancy place, but a nice place, and just ask you how like everything went. He'll ask you about himself, like in your other timeline. He'll ask about like how things have gone, and he will tell you that the seek and destroy mission as was, as far as they could find, successful. It's like they did find the thing and kill it, but they don't know if it's they don't know if it's like the same rules as a like an aboleth or something where it just comes back. But yes, they did kill it on this plane.
Should probably just also go with him comedically, like, so, uh, sorry about the whole calling you randomly and then having to just kind of dump that on you about the timeline thing. Just I was a little worried that just because I had your stone didn't mean we met the same way, or you know. Jeez. Oh God, this time stuff. It's
Oh,
very.
it's perfectly fine, my dear. I I find it quite interesting. After all, I'm stuck behind a desk most days, and you're the most fun I get nowadays.
I figured you'd find it intriguing, and if it wasn't me having to try to keep timelines straight in my head, I'd find it intriguing too. Oh, there was a part where I was actually stopped for a moment. Thought, is it really worth her own embarrassment? It was. And she'll tell him about the one room they ran into with the workout equipment and how she wasn't weighty enough. It was dangling off the thing. Remember in that one room when she tried to pull down the weights? She had to jump, grab them, and it pulled it down, but she didn't weigh enough to pull it down all the way.
Yeah, he's just chuckling as you tell him this story.
Oh God.
Oh, by the way,
Uh,
Fortune has not slept in
um,
the last 14 days.
Oh, you got that thing where you don't need to sleep. Okay,
Aspect of the moon, baby.
nice.
ooh, nice. Uh, she'll retell the good bits too, and the comedical timing of, well, that would have sucked if I didn't have this this immovable rod. Like how, weirdly enough, everything she just recently bought for this mission ended up coming into play. That when she gave the bag of stuff to Ghost's character to Flush, and
Yeah.
how that ended up helping her movable rods that she had bought for no reason. That ended up helping. How almost weirdly enough, everything she bought almost ended up helping in some way. Just literally not her sword. Like the sword was so minimal, her actual skills. It just happened she happened to buy everything that worked. What were the odds?
That is funny.
No, like she's reiterating that to him, like everything I bought actually ended up being used. Like almost a haha, I actually make purchases that seem to matter.
And yeah, he does acknowledge like the kind of weirdness, kind of hilarity of that.
Yeah, it's just she's just trying to be entertaining and impress him a little bit. Again, she has been on many dates. She's still trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, he's most certainly entertained.
And she is not using her fucking. She is drinking alcohol, by the way, and she is not using her mug of. Yeah. Yeah. She's just fucking drinks whatever he's drinking.
He goes for a nice scotch.
Hey, come on. Okay, never had that one. But that's a new one. Never fucking had scotch.
Let's see.
She,
And yeah,
yeah. So yeah, yay, date. Woo! Hey, you tell William I haven't been on many dates myself, because I think it's quite obvious.
it's fine. I have to pick up a few things in return to heading to the theater after and a watch a farce.
Oh, she does tell them that she is considering to go see her family soon. Not leaving the party, like, wise, just more of a when I get the free time, I might go there, deliver some gifts, see the fam, come back.
I think it is best we take a few days off. Because well, this was supposed to be an easy mission to unwind from the horrors of the last few, and then it was full of horrors. So, no more easy missions for the sake of adventure. Let's just take a vacation. How does that sound? Anybody want a vacation? I want a vacation. Damien? I like
Damien's
vacation.
already gone.
Oh.
You forgot. You don't have fucking leash on that man.
Nigel
Unless you
just...
got one of those adult collar wristbands connected to your a leash. Unless you got a leash on him.
You guys chip Damien.
Nigel's got a big
Nah.
old hook on a rope. Just loop it between Damien's ribs. He'll never get away.
Oh god.
I've looped this around your spine, Damien. You're not going nowhere.
He's not going anywhere without this. Peter holding up a muffler.
Oh no. Well, muffler's just fine. You don't need the muffler.
Yeah.
It's just loud as hell.
See. Peter.
Joke's on you, I went to that shit.
Hey, Peter. Okay, Damien's into Cenobite shit, noted. But yeah, you know, a lovely...
Damien doesn't king shame.
A lovely afternoon of the theater, and then dinner, and then Nigel not being allowed to leave for his hotel or his inn because Astro ain't coming back. So Now, the noise is an issue. Congratulations, everyone. We got there. It took them like 4 weeks.
Good lord.
Anyway.
But yeah, no, she'll also tell him about like how beautiful it was when they were getting there. Like how next time, if he's got the time, maybe they could both go on a boat and just look up at the stars, because she that was very vividly nice for Awen, which is why she kept going up to the crow's nest during her boat ride the first time before the full Sidra.
And yeah, he'll clink your glass a little bit with his own and say, "That sounds lovely." And then basically take a shot, or
Yeah,
take not a shot, but take a drink, a sip.
yeah.
Sip.
Very loud one. Very
A
slurpy.
Mississippi.
Yeah. If anyone ever checks on Fortune Nigel at any point, man, the
Oh,
drinking.
they fuck.
Why, I assumed earlier in the day.
What is that? There's a thing. I forget his name. Freddie? Not Freddie W. Uh,
Avon, look after my chart, please. Yeah, Freddie W.
Pro ZD.
Oh yeah, what about him?
He has one skit where it's anytime two characters interact, and it's like, oh, they fucking, what are you talking about? They just met. Oh, they fucking, what are you talking about? Like, they hate each other. And then it has the title card of that scene, and he's like, oh, they, and then the other guy is also like, oh, they fucking.
I just know whenever it's always just a joke that two characters in a scene together, doesn't matter the context. Oh, they fucking.
They have been shipped. They literally hate each other. Shipped. Yeah.
They canonically aren't even in the same series. I ship it.
Ship it.
That's the song. Don't you remember that song?
I vaguely.
This isn't the
You
video,
can
but
ship it.
it has the audio that I was.
Yeah.
Oh, they fucking.
Poor Nigel. Fortune doesn't sleep anymore. I was watching you sleep last night. Didn't really have much better to do. That's
Here it is.
incredibly weird, Fortune. God, that's gotta be a little bit maddening. Like, not just suddenly not sleeping anymore. Nor feeling the need to.
I mean, you still can at any point.
You no longer need to sleep and can't be forced to sleep by any means. I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't say you can't sleep. It just says
Yeah.
you don't need to.
Well, no. I guess not. I don't know. It's not a permanent invocation anyway, because as I go up in Warlock, I get free, you no longer need to eat or sleep, and your lifespan multiplies by 10.
Anyways.
Yeah.
So,
Which I think...
Awkward silence.
Yeah. I think Fortune would be very unhappy about that, because the meals are the best times of her day.
She'd still be able to eat. and you just don't need to.
Yeah. Man, it's weird. But, I don't think they're gonna let Fortune work on weaponized automatons during those 14 days either, huh?
Probably not enough time to now.
Yeah. Well, I meant like building another War Thunder, but yeah. Or maybe ordering one from Seagog. So I guess she'll mostly spend that time.
Ordering one would be perfectly fine.
Yeah. I guess she'll mostly spend her time, like, reading the Clockwork Bible and working on existing schematics, trying to figure and clean up messes. She does actually contact Orion to ask how she can return his tarp. I've sent the message to Astro. We'll see what he says about that. So until then, the tarp is Schrodinger's tarp. And will not be used.
Oh, why not?
Because I don't know if during the 14 days the tarp was returned or not.
Alright.
Like, it's the best item for Fortune right now, but the problem is it is not hers, and Fortune would not keep it due to that fact.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah. What part of lawful good do you not understand?
So yeah, the date happens. I'm assuming.
It happens like as you leave the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
he's
then
like out. He's out of the room, and yeah, he's just like, let's go somewhere.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so after the date, I'm assuming, like they part ways, or because she, again, it's not immediately family, but she is going to like prep to go see them because, not gonna lie, half of those things she gave away were supposed to be gifts for her family. Like the coat she gave to the coat she gave was going to be one for her mom, one, and the bag of stuff was supposed to be for her little sister. But she figured, one, use it now as the apology for, punching your teammate in the face. And two, just in case something happens, as things just happen out of nowhere, like life happens. If she didn't see Nigel for whatever reason, or he had to leave early, it made sense to her to give away the coat, because she could always just buy another. So she has prep shit she has to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fortune returns your sword, by the way, Eamon.
Oh, yes.
Did that a long
But
time ago.
Also, though, she, low-key wants to find a gift for, Freedom, so next time they see each other, she can just say, well, hey, I thought of you, and I picked this up.
God, Awen's that girl who just keeps getting people gifts because she doesn't know how else to express she likes someone.
Well, she's embarrassed to just straight up go like, so, hey, are we dating? Like, dating?
I meant, like...
Is this a thing?
Like...
Are we, like, boyfriend?
Are we boyfriend?
Are we boyfriend, girlfriend? Is this just casual dating? Is this what dating is? How do? How bring up? Because she has not brought that title up. Like, for all she knows, Freedom just sees this as a casual. Yeah, I had a nice meal with pretty lady. Or there's this adorable, stupid thing that I like teasing by just being there. And she tells me fun stories.
Adorable.
Well, she's definitely not sexy, I'll give you
Yeah.
that. So I can only think Adorkable's the only way he'd see her.
Yeah, that's definitely Fortune's motif. uh,
I'm pretty sure William's already had Freedom see through any lies she's had about lying about being older. Plus, I think I already admitted that to him.
But yes. So, you say you do not ask this? You don't bring it up anyways?
Oh, she doesn't bring it up. No, she thinks bringing it up would actually probably tear her to shreds. Well, her bringing it up. If he brought it up, well, she'd just be answering the question at that point. But not her bringing it up. Oh God, no. She can't do that.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I don't know why it's so funny too, but at the same time, I do love it. Because if it's awkward teen, it's two teens that don't want to be the first one to bring something up, like freaking like with Nigel and Fortune.
it's just sort of
Neither one
figured it
kind of
out
want to bring it
weeks
up.
later. Yeah.
Yeah, only Freedom at this point is the actual one that probably doesn't give a shit and will bring it up, but Awen doesn't.
Oh, Nigel did
She's just
eventually.
trying to enjoy it.
So what exactly are we? It was Nigel who asked, so what are we?
That's like that makes me think of the what is the one with the wolf, Legoshi, and like the rabbit?
Oh, Beastars.
Beastar, yeah, the
Yeah.
Beastars abridged that Team 4 started. So are we dating? Yes, yes, you stupid wolf. Yes, we are dating. Look, love that.
I keep my toothbrush in your house. What do you think?
So are we dating? Yes, you stupid, dumb, beautiful dog.
I had an RP with someone in which their character kept just coming into the house and stealing her hot pockets from her fridge. It would get her super fucking angry. And he would just keep fucking around with her until one day he like got her a bracelet and he put the bracelet on her and she just looks up at her. What are we? Are we dating? What? No. I just come here, we chill, I take your hot pockets, and I got you a bracelet. Oh fuck, we're dating.
I got you a bracelet of
Oh
platonicism.
fuck. No, just for him it was like casual, like, oh, she's so nice, and we're always chill with each other, and we hang out and watch movies, and oh god, we're dating.
Yeah.
But yes.
Not- Yes.
So yes, the I'm gonna say we'll go ahead and end the session here.
Yeah,
That
go
way you
Yeah.
can
here.
like
Yeah.
we'll say you guys 2 weeks of downtime.
Oh damn. Okay.
Like, is that fine with you? Do you want to take more, less?
That works
Like, what? How do you?
for me.
Okay.
It works out.
Yeah, that would be more than enough time for you guys to get basically anywhere and back, if you so desire.
I'll probably DM you later stuff about her village, because at some point she is gonna want to go there.
Fortune's probably gonna take Nigel to see Agog at this rate. Oh, you need to meet Craigsaw. This is gonna be...
You need his permission.
Wait, what do I need permission for? Don't worry about it.
Don't ask questions.
It's just the really awkward, just like... So you're the one who's been running around with my girlie, eh?
I just
Yes, sir.
realized I left my laundry downstairs.
So you're the one who's been banging my daughter's brains, huh? I've seen her walking the next morning. Good job.
I've seen the light gate, good job. You think I don't see those first-degree burns on your boy?
The first degree burns.
That
Wakes up the following morning with a hangover and first-degree burns.
isn't first degree burns the worst kind.
No, that's like sunburn. But it can also refer to something that is like less than a sunburn that would fade over the course of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
First
like-
degree burn, superficial burn only affects the epidermis. Okay.
Yeah. Like if you hold your hand under the sink too long, where like your skin is red and irritated for a few minutes, that technically qualifies as a first-degree burn. But as like the bare minimum of one. It's where you've just done a little bit of damage.
Yeah. An Indian burn.
Yeah. Well, not exactly. It's similar type of damage, but it wouldn't. I won't go into the semantics.
Friction's a real bitch.
It is. Well, it's not even friction that does it. It's the torsion of the skin cells causing them to rupture. But,
What is gone?
Oh, yes, I left the game.
yes.
Yeah, we're ending session.
Yeah, we have 2 weeks of downtime after there was a 14-day interrogation period, and now we're getting a 2-week vacation. Because the mission we were on was supposed to be a fun little adventure to just unwind and explore, but then it turned into Eldritch Horror, so this time we're saying, no, fuck you, 2 weeks vacation, we're not going out there. You sons of bitches.
Well, yeah, that mission was something that I picked, wasn't that William picked. I know. Damien picked up, and then like they wouldn't see, and then invited the whole group to come with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the one who picked it up because I just thought, hey, look, it's on the board. It'll be fine. Something small. It was Awen's original thing of just like, hey, it's a small mission I could go do, and then you
And
came with me, and then
it was
all
just
this.
it was just you guys exploring an abandoned city,
Yeah.
and then it
So,
just went
what's
into another mission.
Yeah. So what's the plan after this? Like, we're doing
don't-
that whole Dead Island thing, or doing that mission that Alexei probably has.
Probably checking on your Gam, your Meemaw.
Yeah.
Because Awen
Also-
did tell the group she was gonna go see her family.
Yeah, so we're running into the issue of if we're keeping Damien in the group, we need to confront Meemaw. Because we know for a fact she turned an elven child into a horrible monster and enslaved him. And we know you've been
Also, too-
polymorphed and tampered with.
To clear up a thing, Damien has always been, I guess, like a temporary member. Like, when he first came in, he was asked, he owed a favor to Owen. And then the next was that you all invited him to go with to help the lad. And then this whole excursion happened because he went to get a quest from the board, and then Awen wanted the whole party to come with.
Yeah.
So yes, you can all just go anywhere and just not call it. It's fine.
But
You can all invite him or not. It's fine.
But
It's fine by me.
But elven child turned into a horrible monster.
It's pronounced
Here's-
tiefling.
But here's the thing:
And the
is
cow
that
thing.
now we still have to confront because that's not a normal thing. What if she thinks she's done this to other people?
I mean,
That's why it's maybe we should go check this out kind of situation. regardless whether or not we want to take Damien with us.
Yeah.
Y'all did sometime here. He talked about the kids and friends that he had during childhood. Oh, as chaotic and as destructive as he is.
Man. But we gotta do something.
Yeah.
Guys, Fortune knows that there is a child turned into a monster and enslaved by a hag. And that she has access to that
Not
child's
just Quincy.
location.
I mean,
yes.
as long as there's payment involved, Awen's down for it. Just let me know ahead of time.
Damn, I didn't know Aven was that cold-hearted.
No, that she's down for the mission. She just,
Yeah.
again, she's the good girl sending home money to her family.
To be
And
fair,
not just her family, it's her hometown.
yeah.
She wants the best for them.
In above game, we probably have a couple of sessions to figure this out, because next session's probably going to be shenanigans. Hopefully with ghosts.
Probably.
And a few retcons.
I guess I'll.
With ghosts in pot.
I don't know where Flush are now. If he's prison or not.
He was in prison with you.
In prison with you.
Yeah.
I thought we were just confined to our IAG headquarters. Holy shit.
I mean, that basically like house arrest, yeah.
That's much more than Fortune's ability to just sort of deal with. She's like, okay, I guess I'll read my book and talk to the tall man with the nice beard. Hello, tall man with nice beard.
Y'all played drums. I can drum.
And Damien is playing his drum set, apparently. A collapsing drum set, or figurine, a drum set figurine. You place it on the ground, say the command word, and it expands into a full drum set. That'd be great. But it's usually tiny.
And you call the drum dong.
Yes.
So you can expand dong.
Exactly.
I can dong. I can enlarge my dong.
I can
enlarge you do it again.
Reduce dong.
So I can get extra large dong.
Damn. Such power. Beyond our comprehension.
And very little responsibility to wield it.
And none of the responsibility, yes. I took banishment with Fortune, so she can now banish the horrors of the abyss now. That's fun. And various other horrors.
Nice.
Get the fuck out!
But she still can't banish her feelings.
I cannot banish my own demons.
Well, have a good day, y'all. Go on, good night. I got stuff to do.
Goodbye.
Alright.
See y'all next week.
Yes.
Peace. Yeah, you guys have a good night as well.
Man.
Cheers.
I have no idea where anything's going or what I'm doing now.
I appreciate Will you set my character up with the freedom, and I've done that, and I have no idea where I'm taking it.
Yep. The Fortune Nigel thing should have happened a lot earlier, but I was waiting for Astro to get back because he was the most excited about it.
Man.
Well.
It's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate, like
Yeah,
I did.
The following day, Nigel, why do you smell like sulfur? Don't worry about it.
A job well done.
You can smell that. He's just like completely used to it. He's gone nose blind to it. Oh, that, I was doing some alchemy, making some, I was making, alchemist fires, sparkers to be exact, you know. I got my set right here, and I need sulfur for that.
I was poking at it with a stick multiple times.
Exactly, jabbing at it, getting in there, mixing things around.
Oh God! When you say the term mixing things around.
It really clings to you.
All right. Well, you guys have a good night.
Hey,
Good night.
Cheers.
That's terrible. The idea of Nigel just constantly making puns about fucking fortune. Good night.
No,
everyone.
really though, I've
With
like
that cursed
fucking
thought.
I've half serious like